Hello, Aquarius. This is your tarot forecast for August 2015. And are you pretty busy already now? That is, if you are listening right here on the early part of this month's forecast, if you are here in July, because it just seems to me that there's certain things here that you're trying to put together. And I see you to and fro making decisions, maybe even needing some help or insight from a service person, somebody who could be supportive as to making some perhaps signatures. I see there could even be mention of papers, documents, and that kind of thing. And so this starts your month of August, where there's all these people, groups, and whatnot, phone calls, messages, in order to get these things, get all your ducks in a row, so to speak. Now, financially, looking at it, well, this month here in August, I feel that there is something of a breakthrough. This breakthrough is touching upon those matters that are very close to heart. This has also to do with the partnership that you're in, whether this is your significant other or somebody you work with closely, one-on-one. But I'm feeling what this is doing, it's going to affect your income. There's like a breakthrough of something. And when I look over at the partner area of your reading here, this kind of validates it as well, as if there's new money coming in. I see money in your hand, and where your partner is going to be super happy. So whether this money is coming to you directly, but it could also be that this money might come to your partner, and that will make you happy. So either way, when it rains on the one, it's going to drip on the other. So somehow you'll see how that's going to come together. But actually, I'm feeling that it's really going to alleviate some of the worries or maybe even some of the pressures that you might have been feeling. Now, there's also news about a short distant trip. And so I'm feeling it may not be, for many days. It could maybe just be a short trip, 2 to 3 day coming up. And what this is going to do, I feel, open up something now that can become something important to you personally. Why? Because I see how you have been reaching for a certain goal over time, Aquarius, all right? And maybe the timing hasn't really worked the way that you had hoped earlier, because it looks like there might have been a couple of disappointments, like setbacks or whatnot in the past, due to whatever reasons. There's never any mistakes in the universe, right? So our timeline isn't always the timeline of the universe. We tend to think of time so linear that it needs to happen within that scale from A to Z, right? But from a cosmic point of view, a quantum type of looking at time, everything is in the now, all right? So a quantum perspective is looking at, yes, down the road, it will come to you as things now are breaking through. And I feel that is exactly what you're going to be feeling now. So ask yourself, have you felt that time has either warped on you super quickly, like it's been accelerating, or also suddenly like stopped altogether? And then it's like time is very slow, like syrup. This is what I feel is a part of the spiritual, shall I say, ascension of your consciousness, where time will accelerate, slow down, accelerate, slow down. So the more conscious you are about it, you know where it's coming from. It's just a part of your spiritual evolution for right here, right now. Now, there is a female in the family. This could be a sister, it could be a mother, who could be a daughter, all depending. But there is now this female. She's a very outgoing, very charming lady, dynamic individual, I'd like to say, very headstrong, great sense of humor too. She comes across as a fire sign, so Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. Now, she might feel that she's a little bound by circumstance right now, or that circumstances are holding her from this next step, this next level. However, I see that new level is coming, and it's coming closer. But she might still just need to be patient, or maybe it's you that still might need to be patient with her until these things really come together. But it looks like she's ready for the next stage in her own life. So I feel that's just a matter of time and tackling till everything falls into place for her. Now, to speak of children, for those of you who have children, I'm seeing a younger individual there that's trying to, maybe struggling to get on top of situations right now. And this is where you, as a parent, I see focusing in, trying to be supportive or helping this younger person now to find its path, to open those doors so it can start, he or she, that is, start finding the security, the grounding, the balance of what they need in their life. There's decisions here to be made. You might hear this younger individual reaching out to you this month and explaining a little bit more detailed about what his or her challenges are. I see that you're lending a good ear, good support, and of course you are somebody who has very good, rational, sound solutions. So I see you kicking into action with it and finding a very good solution that might help, on a day-to-day level, and bringing things together. I see you offering something here. Now, for those of you who don't have your own children, it could still be a younger individual or a younger adult, should I say, that still may come to you from either family or a source of friends, or it could even be through the workspace. So you will recognize it when this situation appears. But for your relationship, let's spend a moment or two there, Capricorn. Here I see you get the 10 of Cups. It's just such a beautiful card to have in the relationship area. It's good in itself wherever it shows up, right? But it's falling into your area of relationship. So to me, it means that you and your partner will come to harmonize on something. It's more like between the two of you, your aura is all lit up, all right, from top chakra and down, where I see that you're kind of seeing eye to eye on a situation that might have been in the works for a long time, but finally here it is. And so I'm feeling that there's the values that you have worked for is now bestowed upon the two of you. And it's going to allow you both to come to some kind of consensus on the goals that you're both working towards in your future. And you might also have a financial discussion this month, which will allow you to wrap yourselves around some kind of investment, or also on some item that you would like to renew, or it could be a whole new thing that you would like to spend some money on, and or also perhaps be closing off on a loan where you are finalizing something. So that's also going to be setting you free and happy for that matter. Now I'm seeing here, are you thinking here, Aquarius, to start studying something or bringing up some kind of a subject? Looks like it might have been perhaps something that you were interested in some time ago, for some even years ago, but that you put aside. Maybe it wasn't time, or maybe you didn't have the enough of the practical physical time to actually engage as much as you would like. But it looks like you're looking at it now and going, I still want to learn more about that subject, whatever that subject might be. So it's more like planning, looking into maybe doing just a little superficial research on it now, as if trying to get back into it to see if the passion may still be there. And if so, I do see that some of you will go out there and start renewing, rekindling that topic. And I think it's great. I think it's great. Somehow it kind of ties in to more, I feel, could be your belief system, spiritually, metaphysically, wanting to kind of recapture that inner sense of growth. And I feel you can add that to many things now in the times that are upon us. I see there is stability here in your career. I feel that you have really been cultivating it really good thus far this year. I'm also seeing how you're thinking that it's time for something to come back from it. It's like, okay, you cultivate the fields, but there's a time for harvest, right? So you're getting close. I can't say that this is like a big harvest month for you yet, Aquarius, but you're getting close to it, okay? So there's still probably a little bit more tending to do to those crops before they are totally ripe. But you're getting very close. I see the actions that you're taking in your career right now. I see you steering with a very steady and feeling confident type control on what it is, as you are now starting to anticipate new chapters that may open up in this area. So your career is looking good. You're on target with things. Now, socially, there is a female that's going to tie into what you're working with here. She is very grounded, very down to earth, good at what she does. She's got a very logical mind. She's very practical. Now, I'm seeing two things coming up that you're going to be discussing. It could be either two projects that will be shared, but just the interaction here between the two of you, I feel, can be very stimulating, going both ways. And just to conclude this mini reading, we are seeing here, this must be a family member. It's a male. So a father, brother, uncle, that kind of thing. For some people, it could even be a grandfather. But it looks like he definitely belongs into the family. This person is a very genuine, beautiful soul in so many ways, quite creative. I see how things, he's should I say, contemplating some changes for the family at this time, which he may not be speaking of too much quite yet, but he's looking at the overall picture of securing the family and the family values, I would like to say. And there might also even be some health issues around him, which he is also contemplating or taking care of. So that might help you know who this person perhaps may be. But here for you personally, Aquarius, this is what we have for you here in August. And you might want to go listen to your partner's forecast just to see what's coming in for him or her, which will give you a little insight. And you can do the same as you do with astrology, is to listen to your moon or rising sign as well, because that too will give you more insight of what you can come to experience in these various areas that I'm pointing out here for August. So if you are new coming in, haven't listened to the channel before, there is monthly horoscope forecasts too. So go to the channel and you can listen to what the planets have to share with you this month. I'll see you all next month now, Aquarius. Have a good one.